Do you think it's possible that you're a lot stronger than you think you are? Do you think it's possible that within you, you have the capability to stand up in your life and be everything that you have been looking for outside of yourself? You know that it's possible. You know it. You have always known it. But there are certain parts of yourself that you have trained, that you have assimilated into your behavior, into your mind, that you've essentially programmed yourself with to continue walking through life not being all of the greatness that you really are. You are the strength of everything that you've been looking for outside of yourself. See, the very things that you use in life around you to give you confidence, you think it's giving you confidence, but it's actually what's making you not feel good enough. I want to give you an honest example from my life. And my name's Nathan, by the way, if you happen to be meeting me for the first time here. One of the biggest challenges that I've experienced in my journey here on earth, and I'm 26 years old, by the way, had been drug abuse. I was trying to feel like I was good enough. I tricked myself into thinking that I was strong. Really, I was really saying I'm weak every time I did it. See, there's going to come a point in your journey, and honestly, I don't think it's far away. I think it's here today. And I think you've known it, and I think you've been feeling this growing in your life, and I think it's been manifesting bigger and bigger, and I think that what you're hearing here today is not the first time you've heard it over the span of the last few weeks. Maybe it's being said differently, but this is the energy you've been trying to reflect to yourself. The time is now, because this is the point in your journey where you realize you are enough. You are good enough right now. I want you to know that you are stronger than you know, and that you don't need anything to give yourself confidence, because if your confidence is based on something that can be taken away from you, if your confidence is based on something that you are afraid to lose, if your confidence is built on the back of something that is not just accessed by you within you simply because it's yours, then it's actually not confidence, it's fear. And I want to help you to see something more clearly that I've been seeing in my life clearer and clearer every day as I live my life here. And just keep seeing it more and more, and I think you have been too. Every action we take in life, everything we say, there's an energy behind it. See, you and I are creators. We are building our lives every minute of every day. Don't you see this? Of course you do. You create your life. You've been doing it. You have been. You're doing it now. And see, if we go ahead and we just use this example that your building of your life is like building a house. If every brick you lay with the energy of fear, with the energy of not being good enough, with the energy of I'll be safe as soon as this house is built, then I'll be satisfied, then I'll be good enough. Then I can feel good about myself. See, if you do this, one day you will be standing in a house. You will have built a house, but it will have been built out of this fear and this imagined weakness. And you'll wonder why in this house, things don't feel as satisfying as you always thought they would. Because you built your life out of fear. You built it from a place of unconscious pain. But you're stronger than that. See, understand, every brick you lay without needing anything to amp yourself up to do it, without needing to hide behind anything, every brick you lay in your life from an honest place within you that this is really who you are, That house, I want to tell you something. It might take a little bit longer to build. And it might be faster than you think. Only time will tell that for you, my friend. But one thing is for certain that we can say right now, absolutely. That house, that is the house of who you really are. That is the house of your dreams. That's the house you belong in. And it's the house that you will go to sleep in every single night with your head hitting the pillow, feeling so satisfied, feeling so fulfilled. And guess what? The big bad wolf of change, of life, can show up and can tear down those walls. But guess what? Nothing can be taken away from you that is actually yours. If you build a house out of the fear of not being good enough, which is what most of us have been doing in our lives on accident, we've just been trying to make it through the day. We've been trying to fit in. We've been trying to be this. I want to tell you something. Stand out. Stop fitting in. You're here to be you. You're here to be who you really are. But you need to be who you really are 100% authentically, with absolute honesty, with absolute genuine. Because that is who you are. Because it is who you came here to be. See, I'm making this video because I know what it's like. Okay, I'm not separate from this conversation. The only reason these words can come through my mouth is because I have lived it. I am speaking the truth from my soul, and I know you feel it, because anybody could say the things that I'm saying, but I'm not just saying it. I am this experience. I know it to my core. That's why it resonates. That's why you feel the energy and the power, because it's true. What we are sharing right now together, it's real, it's honest, it's genuine, and that's what matters. Because you can spend day after day in your life trying to change yourself, to make yourself, quote unquote, better. But see, every time you do that, you are saying to life, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. But today is the day that you realize and you finally admit to yourself, not just intellectually, but you need to feel it in your soul. You are good enough. You have always been good enough. You are deserving, you are worthy, you are powerful. You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. And you trick yourself into thinking that you need these things in life to be who you really are. But you know that being who you really are is as simple as just, this is me. This is you. This is who you are. It's who you've always been. And the universe is shaking you right now, calling to you. You're seeing this video for a reason. It's time now, today. Not tomorrow, not next week. And you know what? When you stand up and you say, I'm willing to be who I am, you might experience the process that's a little bit scary, and I've experienced it too, time and time again, that all those walls you built in your life, from that place of fear, from that place of not feeling like you're good enough, those will crumble in the presence of who you really are. Because those weak walls that were built, they're just weak. The structure, you didn't lay the bricks correctly, okay? You didn't lay them with the strength and intelligence of who you really are. When you stand up and you be who you really are, the walls of the house you've been living in will crumble around you. But there is no need to fear, and do not turn back. Because anything that falls out of your life when you stand up and you be who you really are, it was never yours to begin with. And when you stand up and you be who you really are, everything that comes into your life, everything that arrives in your reality is who you really are. And it cannot be taken away from you. No matter whether the big bad wolf comes to blow down your house, no matter the weather, no matter what disasters, no matter financial changes, relationship changes, it doesn't matter. because who you really are can never be taken away from you. But it is a gift that you have to be willing to give to yourself. Are you willing to make an agreement with me right now? Now understand this, I'm just another guy living my life out here just like you. There is no difference between us. We are the same. We may look different. We may have had different life experiences. We may be in a different location on earth right now. It doesn't matter because fundamentally, we are cut of the same cloth, so to speak. We are two souls here, living this human life, having this experience. So let's make an agreement right now. Let's promise each other that today, this is it. Look at the date on the calendar right now and make note of it, because this is the day that you will remember for the rest of your life as being the day that changed everything. This was the day you woke up. This was the day you finally had the courage to let go of everything that does not belong to who you really are. This was the day you had the courage to stand up and show up to life as who you really are. This was the day. Look at the calendar. I ain't playing around. You will remember this day for the rest of your life. Not as the day your friend Nathan on YouTube helped you to wake up to this, but the day that you woke up to it yourself and you manifested your friend Nathan to reflect this message to you because it was just time, because your soul called it forth, because you knew. You knew what you've always known, that you are good enough. So let's go ahead right now. Take a breath and put your hand over your heart. Now understand that as you do this, your heart literally has a magnetic field that is communicating with reality. Every day of your life, you are saying things to reality. So tune into this magnetic field right now. Feel the energy in your heart. Feel the power of who you really are, because what you're feeling right now, this is a kind of satisfaction. This is a strength that can't be taken away from you because it's just who you are. So take 3 deep breaths right now and feel this energy reverberating throughout your entire system. You are new. You are a changed person. This is who you are. Let's take a breath in together. In. Out. And another breath together. Here we go. And as you release it, you know that anything that does not belong to you can never delude you ever again. You will never be fooled ever again by the shiny things around you that try to trick you into thinking that you're not good enough, that you'd be better if you could just have that if you had those shoes, you could run faster, that if you had that outfit, you could be more attractive. Okay, all of this, it's a lie. You are good enough right now. You have always been good enough. And the second you know it, and that is the second right now that I know you know it, you feel it, you've activated in your system, you are a changed person forever. Now, life is going to show that to you. Because reality is always giving you exactly who you are. Reality is the most honest and clear mirror that exists in the entire universe. So understand this. Over the span of the next few days, keep your heart open and keep your eyes open, because you are going to see evidence and synchronicity all around you showing you that this is who you really are. It has always been this easy to activate the power that you are. And if you ever want to, you can return to this video to remind yourself. And please understand that the energy that you're feeling, it's not mine. It's yours. The strength you are feeling is purely yours. I had nothing to do with it. Nothing. This was all you. Every word from my mouth, you spoke it. You're ready. I want to let you guys know I got 50% off sale going on my classes and courses right now. Life-changing transformation courses, events, recordings of live events. That's going on until April 18th. So just use the code below. It's in the description if you're interested. And I hope to see you for the next video. Much love to you, and thank you for having the courage to be who you really are. See you soon.